Good morning. You are listening to ASMR with KT. Today, I'll be reading Book 1 from Ovid's Metamorphoses. This edition was translated by Rolf Humphreys. Book 1. My intention is to tell of bodies changed to different forms, the gods who made the changes will help me, or I hope so, with a poem that runs from the world's beginning to our own days. The creation. Before the ocean was, or earth, or heaven, nature was all alike, a shapelessness, chaos, so-called, all rude and lumpy matter, nothing but bulk, inert, in whose confusion discordant atoms warred. There was no sun to light the universe. There was no moon, with slender silver crescents filling slowly. No earth hung balanced in surrounding air. No sea reached far along the fringe of shore. Land, to be sure, there was, and air and ocean. But land on which no man could ever stand, and water no man could swim in, air no man could breathe, air without light, substance forever changing, forever at war within a single body, heat fought with cold, wet fought with dry, the hard fought with the soft. Things having weight contended with weightless things, till God, or kindlier nature, settled all argument and separated heaven from earth, water from land, our air from the high stratosphere, a liberation. So things evolved, and out of blind confusion found each its place, bound in the eternal order. The force of fire, that weightless element, leapt up and claimed the highest place in heaven. Below it, air, and under them the earth sank with its grosser portions, and the water, lowest of all, held up, held in the land. Whatever God it was, who out of chaos brought order to the universe and gave it division, subdivision, he molded earth in the beginning into a great globe, even on every side, and bade the waters to spread and rise under the rushing winds. surrounding earth. He added ponds and marshes. He banked the river channels, and the waters feed earth or run to sea, and that great flood washes on shores, not banks. He made the plains spread wide, the valleys settle, and the forest be dressed in leaves. And he made the rocky mountains rise to full height, and as the vaults of heaven has two zones, left and right, and one between them, hotter than these, the Lord of all creation marked on the earth the same design and pattern. The torrid zone too hot for men to live in, the north and south too cold. But in the middle, varying climate, temperature, and season. Above all things, the air lighter than the earth, lighter than the water, heavier than the fire. Towers and spreads, there mist and clouds assemble, and fearful thunder and lightning and cold winds. By these, by the Creator's order, held no general dominion. Even as it is, these brothers brawl and quarrel, though each one has its own quarter, still they come near tearing the universe apart. Eros is monarch of the lands of dawn, the realms of Araby, the Persian ridges under the rays of morning. Zephyrus holds the west that glows at sunset. Boreas, who makes men shiver, holds the north. Warm Auster governs in the misty southland. And over them all presides the weightless ether, pure without taint of earth. These boundaries given, behold the stars, long hidden under darkness, broke through and shone all over this spangled heaven, their home forever, and the gods lived there. And shining fish were given the waves for dwelling, and beasts the earth, and birds moving air, the moving air. But something else was needed, a finer being, more capable of mind, a sage, a ruler. So man was born, it may be, in God's image, or earth, perhaps, so newly separated from the old fire of